to my observations, it seems to be people that are... Hello everybody once again! This is AikawaKazu. Welcome back to your usual Monday video. Today we will be exploring our climb to 4300 ratings and beyond. Not with the old lineup, we're going to be using 30 karma today. So I mentioned on stream multiple times that Spike Rin plus Karma, Spike Rin plus Wukong, and then the last two is up to you kind of thing is the current meta right now. And I think one thing that people usually mix up with is that the meta is not determined by the people at the top. Alright, the people at the top have their own meta, let's put it that way. I think that's the right way to put it. When I talk about meta, it's about okay, I'll refer to the meta game as the meta game to get to 4300 ratings. Sure, if you use the lineup and the same equipment, the same accessories as the champion guy, you might be able to get to where it is. But obviously what he has, is not something that we can achieve. For example, this guy is a level 40 soul bad guy just chilling there with nothing. I'm pretty sure most of you don't have that. And if you look at him right now, he's using 40 Rudy, 40 Chris, Ace, Espada, and Jade. And I actually watched his live stream VOD on YouTube. I mean, he was like climb to rank 1. There are a couple of games where he just straight up lost because the opponent just used Draconic Descent first. It's not like his team is foolproof. And if you look at these heroes specifically, alright, they have items that you can only dream to get. Look at this. He's using double block rate. What? I don't know. I have nothing to say to that. Okay, let's see. What about his Espada? HP 20% just to make her tanky. I want to see the Chris. Where is the Chris? Chris. Where is Chris? Look, nobody's gonna have a 30% death ring unless you're really lucky. Alright, let's be real. And he has the Jave. Look at this. What? Okay, but his jewels is definitely +5. Yep, look at this. 7-9 jewels +5. Not everybody has that straight up. Alright. I don't have that on any of my heroes right now. Like I don't have like triple +5 jewels, which I should have, but I don't. Alright. Yeah, so you cannot compare yourself to this guy's meta game. He is not the meta. He is the meta for the top 100 or something. Meta game for commoners like us, plebs like us, is about getting to 4300 ratings. And I can tell you right now, the meta to get to 4300 ratings is Rin plus Karma plus Spike, this tree, or Rin plus Karma plus Wukong. For Rin, Karma, Spike is better because you don't need them to be highly transcended. Like hell, 30 Rin, 30 Karma, and 30 who's the last guy? Spike. I will recommend 32, but these three combined will get you to, I would say, easily 3k if you're using decent weapon setup on them, maybe even 3.6k. And the last two is really up to you. So what I'm using right now is Karma, Rin, Wukong. This is my Rudy. My Rudy is only 32, and I'm using a 36 Spike here. And so far I have been 36 and 1. I lost the 1 in a very like, the only way that I lose to someone that is like lower ratings than me, or in terms of equipment or heroes that are quote-unquote less transcended than mine, is when they just start off with a like insane, you know, Draconic Descent one like first skill, and their ace is still alive and that kind of stuff. Like they have all their damage buffs up. That's when I lose. If not, usually I don't lose. Why? Karma is so good right now. Better than ace is number 1. Karma has 4 hit void shoes, so he can take 4 skills or maybe 2 skills plus 2 speed attacks. That's when he starts taking damage, and even when he starts taking damage, he has 100% block. Alright, and the other thing that I changed is that previously my Wukong has lethal jewels, my Spike has lethal jewels, and my Rin has lethal jewels. But unfortunately, when all 3 has lethal jewels, right, the game is confused as to who should have skill priority. For those who do not know, having lethal on a unit right now, because they actually revamped lethal to make it more viable in a sense, is that the unit that has lethal attack will have skill priority once you take away all the other priorities. What do I mean by that? Other priorities are like, you know, healing skills, buffing skills. You see, that's why you see a Draconic Wrath before defense preparation, because Rin has lethal, and she is the only one right now in my team that has lethal, and she's using the 7 Knights plus 22% lethal attack Jubal. That's why now you will actually see a noticeable, like just now you saw her use Wrath first already. It's a 50-50 time, right? Like if she uses a skill, it's either Wrath or Draconic Descent. So you'll probably see more of my Rin using a skill first compared to any of my other heroes, even though you'll still come to a bit of RNG here. But that's why for the opponents that I fought in for math, you realize that their Rin always seems to attack first, and if you check them out, most of them have the lethal jewels. And you can see my Rin is using skill again, and it's going to be Descent here this time. So if you have a Rin And if you're using lethal on him, remember that you also need to make sure that she has the higher lethal percent. It's kind of the same with counter rate armors. If you have more than one unit in your team using counter rate armors, you have to make sure that the unit that you want to counter should have the higher counter rate. So in the case where you're using Rin and Teo, and you feel that you want your Rin to counter more, and the blind is more important for your team, then your Rin must have higher counter rate than your Teo. If not, your Teo was actually going to counter more than your Rin. Or rather, he will just straight up counter and your Rin will not counter because you only choose one guy to counter when it comes to an AoE attack. So now it's our second game. I don't know why I'm fighting this 4K person. This is what I mean is this, where I say that Arena seems to be picking opponents where it's people that are online, like within an hour or so. Because why fight a 4K guy? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. So either the game is short of 4200 ratings people that are online right now for the past hour or something. I don't know. I don't know what's the algorithm and how they actually pick an opponent for you. But based on my observations, it seems to be people that are like around that time. Oh man, oh my goodness. That Chris just double death debuff auto attack my Rudy down. See, you can't avoid losing to disaster like this, guys. You just can't. Look at this. Triple death debuff. This might be a Wukong 5-man carry again. I don't know. Especially when it's a 3-man stun. He's bad, man. I can't even do Tempest from my Karma. Okay, the thing about death debuff and hit void shoes or void shoes is that if my void shoes is actually... Oh, okay, never mind, it's gone already. My Rin can actually survive through a death debuff. But until today, I'm still quite unclear as to how the death debuff works. I always used to think that if you take 2 ticks of the death debuff or 2 turns of the death debuff, you just straight up die. But it's not the case, guys. That is not the case. And my Rin being death debuff for 2 turns, because her hit void shoes are still up, she just didn't die, straight up. She just didn't die. I think you have to do lethal damage on the second death debuff turn to actually kill off someone. I think that's how it works. Aside from the fact that there's 2 turns of ticks. So right now I'm hoping that my Karma don't die to the death debuff and he can just use Tempest. So why Karma is that good, as I mentioned, is that Tempest, which is 3-turn buff removal, is AoE, the skill. And it hits 4 enemies. Like sometimes we'll use this, double zombie lineup right now, which you can see. Chris, Kiparang, plus maybe Tail, and you just use one Calamity, not Calamity, one Tempest. Calamity is what it says. And you just wipe the floor. All of them just die straight up. Okay, my Rin dies, and I think my Karma is gonna die here. I'm hoping he can actually wake up and use Tempest just to kill off this Kiparang so we don't waste any more time. He's dead. So just now my Wukong actually buff removed the Chris, and it should be good. Yep, so we win. We reach 4300 ratings. Unless this one gives me like 10 points, which is highly likely I might get plus 12 and get 4299. I've got plus 30. Alright, game 3. So in the 4300 ratings, you'll fight more monsters. Because when you lose at 4300 ratings, you don't drop to 42. You're just stuck at 43. So these people are definitely 4300 ratings lineup. As you can see, you have 40 Chris, 36 Teo right now. So I haven't already explained why Karma is better than Ace. Like previously I have a level 40 Ace, right? Like, hey Kazu, you have a level 40 Ace and not using a level 40 Ace, why? You see, the thing about Ace is that whilst debuff is very strong, in most cases he's either dead within the first 1 or 2 skills exchange. As you can see that the opponent's Ace is alive, good for him, but mine, most of the time, is already dead. And when that happens, my other units don't actually get the damage boost. But you can see Karma, look at this. Already 2 skills from the opponent's used, he is still alive. He is not actually dead yet. And that's actually very important. Because the longer he stays alive, the longer I get damage buff, the longer I benefit from the 50% damage boost from Karma, for example. So in that sense, Ace is better for my lineup, but Ace might be better for your lineup. So I'm not saying Karma is the way to go, but I'm saying Karma is the way to go for me, simply because my Karma will definitely out-survive my Ace in most situations. Why? Because he has 4 hit Void Shoes. Imagine Ace right now with the Void Shoe ring that you can get from TOA. If I have a 4 hit Void Shoe ring, the 6-star Void Shield ring, which is the Guardian ring from TOA used on my Ace right now, then yes, Ace will be better than level 30 Karma. For sure. Because he'll be able to survive long enough to actually be able to, you know, for my team to utilize his passive and, you know, benefit from the increased damage that my opponent's gonna get. While right now, because he has no passive, I mean he has no Void Shields unlike Karma, plus Karma is 100% block, Karma seems to be a better pick for me. Like with Karma, level 30, even though it's just level 30, I actually managed to hit 4800 ratings before the arena actually reset. With Ace I couldn't, just straight up I couldn't. So for me personally, arena lineup is about bringing a lineup that plays with the units that you have that can give you the highest winning chance. Alright, the guy might be using level 40 crits because there's maybe probably no other bad units that you can have. In fact, if you have a level 40 crits, you probably got so many crits from S rank chests, like maybe until 36 and you just, okay, let's make a level 40 crits. It's kind of like a Rudy kind of thing. Like, if you have level 40 Rudy, it just means that either you play the game for a very long time, or it just somehow, all the S rank chests, all the 7 nights ticket, your friendship points thing, you just get a Chris. Like, most people would not choose Chris. Yep, but unfortunately my level 30 Karma don't have a 6-star crit damage ring. That's probably what I'll pick when I get 500 points for my, what's that? My TOA. I'm at 320 right now. I'm probably going to be able to get it before the season ends. So, yep. And I think there's one very huge misconception about Da Qiao, which is the Lucid Dream Girl, the Butterfly Dream Girl. The thing about Da Qiao is everybody thinks that Da Qiao is actually used to counter zombies. No, she's not used to counter zombies, she's used to counter Rudy. Alright, because level 40 Rudies are so prevalent right now, especially in the higher tier ratings. Lucid Dreams is 100% counter defense prep. Defense prep up, Lucid Dreams comes, no more defense prep. And when there's no defense prep for Rudy, a Draconic Descent will just wipe the floor. There's no chance at all for the Rudy. But the thing is, Karma has a 3-turn buff removal. That's why with Karma being in the picture right now, you don't really need a Da Qiao. It's just that, of course, Karma is a special unit. You know, Da Qiao is much easier to get a level 40 because you can simply Fina her and you can get copies of her a lot easier compared to Karma. But you can see the level 30 Karma is insane. Why? He has Rudy's passive of 100% block, he has Dallon's passive of 50% increased damage to all your party members, and he has 4 hit Void Shields. Plus, he has guaranteed crit and 3-turn buff removal. That's 5 things I'm mentioning here right now. I would say he is the strongest level 30 unit that you can have in the current meta. Don't talk about, you know, above 30, but as a level 30 unit, the amount of things that he brings to the game, to your team, is immense. It's too much. So this guy is using Lupu plus Karma, is like overkill, man, to be honest. But it looks like he doesn't like have much to choose. But you can see, look at that, 30 win, 30 Karma, and he's in 4300 rating. It's quite ridiculous. It's really not that hard to reach for 300 ratings right now. I would say it's very dependent on equipment. It's very dependent on your composition, and of course, last but not the least, it's very dependent on page 3 masteries. Page 3 mastery is really very important. And one more thing why I didn't mention last time is how good Spike is. Look at Spike. See what happens now is if Ace is attacked right now, and if it hits the HP threshold, the breaking of the ice will kill off Ace. That's why Ace is not so good as well, because, you know, straight up, the Ace will die. If I hit Ace, it will die. Yeah, Ace is dead. Because the ice will break, the breaking of the ice is supposed to take away his HP threshold. Something screwed up there. Because just now if you watch my previous game, the Spike managed to bring Ace to the HP threshold and he's frozen. And then when he's attacked again, he died to the breaking of the ice. So I don't know what happened there. Feels bad, man. I might lose this one. If my Rudy dies, I lose straight up. I'm not that afraid of the Lupu right now. Because he has no more skills already. It's on cooldown right now. So it's show time for my Wukong. How many Void Shields does he have? Uh-oh. The good news is that he doesn't have Ace anymore. So basically just now this match, right, it shouldn't be that hard for me. It's just that I got bad RNG. Or he has good RNG on his skills. But you can see, my team is rather consistent in that sense. And yeah, the Tail is gonna get rushed and I win straight up. Unless somehow the Tail decides to speed attack twice my Rudy and my Rudy dies. Because it's a 34 Tail, mind you. It's a 34 Tail. And I might still lose because sometimes the game doesn't use rush. Okay, we win. Sometimes the game will just straight up use Jumbo Pole and not use rush. And if I use Jumbo Pole just now and I did not stun the Tail might have countered my Wukong and then speed attack my Rudy and I lose. So I might have lost that game, but I won it. So game number 6 now. So this guy is the level 40 Rudy in front. Hopefully I Tempest him while I descend. Alright, so I Draconic Descent. You can see this will be the... You can see that my Rin definitely has much more chance to use skills compared to when I did for Math. Like if you compare to for Math, like it was I think 0. Literally 0 for my Rin. Straight up 0 for my Rin. And like she's probably gonna use Wrath now, I think. Nope. So if I remove the Ace, it's very good for me. I remove the Spike as well, so no extra creep rate for him. I need to kill the Tail. Oh, damn. So I use Tempest before killing the Tail, but it's fine. I'll take away defense prep from the Rudy. He's probably gonna use defense prep now. It's probably off cooldown, right? Okay, Rev is good because I don't want Rudy to be in front. Makes him super tanky. I lose my Rin. I'm probably gonna lose my Wukong here and my Karma. I mean not Wukong, my Spike, sorry. That's the main Wukong. The main Wukong is stunned. His main Wukong is actually very tanky, if you notice. But my Wukong is not dead yet, so... And my Wukong is not dependent on Karma for damage buff, because Karma's 50% damage buff and my Wukong don't stack, by the way. They don't stack. So I will have 4 illusions here. And my Rudy is probably dead, I think. So it's gonna be a Wukong fight against level 40 Rudy. I need to kill off the main Wukong soon, if not I'm in trouble. I still have a chance to win this game, even though it's going to be very hard. Main Wukong is dead. I need to buff remove the Tail ASAP. If I don't buff remove the Tail ASAP, I'll be in trouble. Because I don't think... I only have 2 more Jumbo Posts left, and I think my Rudy will be dead when the Tail wakes up, unless I stun him again. Let me see. Okay, got buff removed, so I win, probably. 2 Jumbo Posts should be enough. 2 Jumbo Posts should be enough. Okay, it's not enough, but should be enough. Unless you have what, 6-star Death Ring or some shit, I don't think I'm gonna lose this. 6-star Death Ring? I don't know. This match number 6, right? Oh man, this match was long. Okay, I got 1 more Jumbo Pole, but it's not the main Wukong Jumbo Pole, so it's gonna be a bit weaker. Okay, I think he's dead. Yeah, he done. He done. Hope I can show you guys the part where I use Agonizing Tempest and I kill off 3 zombies. Feels good, man. Alright, match number 7. Eileen lead. So his overall team speed is faster because of Tail. I'm using Rudy. Come. You see, this is the 3rd time that my Rin actually used her skill first. It might not be decent, but I'm just happy that you can see the lethal making the difference. You know, not the Tail's difference, of course. Then there we go, now it's defense prep. Standard stuff. Farewell! He's blinded, is it? Oh shit, feels good, man. And then now it's Draconic Descent. 3rd skill. Calamity! Oh yeah, one more thing about Karma is that Karma counters Spike. Karma teams in the sense that Tempest removes Tempest removes, AoE removes buffs, which means immunity is gone, which is what it did to me, which is why it's gonna be Fuse Batman right now, because... Oh! Okay. And of course, guaranteed crit is always good. If I get a 30% crit damage ring, I think the opponent's karma would have been dead just now. And one thing about only depending on Rudy for dealing with zombies is that, yeah, you see, your Rudy's gonna die and you're gonna like fuse Batman. And you have no one to deal with zombies anymore. Oh yeah, for those wondering how I got level 40 Wukong, I got my last Wukong from a 3 to 6 star hero ticket. Very lucky, I guess. And yeah, I got it. My Wukong is not even dead once yet, so... I shouldn't lose unless I'm super lucky. Somehow this guy managed to counter and one-shot my main Wukong after my Wukong dies. Assuming he's able to attack after he wakes up from his stun. He only has one more turn after his stun. And while that's happening, he might be buff removed. Boom! And my Wukong is healing up. So lifesteal, guys, it's frozen again. It's gonna get frozen again. Single strike! I like my stream. Anytime now, Resident Sleeper. I like how Spike is able to freeze people through his normal attack. So good. And buff removed by Wukong, 10% guys. 4-star buff removal accessory, as I mentioned, level 30 and 40 is where you already see your accessory procs go off a lot more. That's why 40 Kiparangs with counter armors is so deadly in the 3k and below ratings, because one electrify, one paralyze, one stun, one silence, one blind, whatever is really good enough to kill people. So match number 8. 8, 9, 10, 3 more to go. King's Lin. That means this person is from the King's Guild, I'm assuming. So we have the Jave right now. Why Jave is very strong as a single unit is because he has Reflect and he has debuff immunity, which makes you not being forced to use, you know, Spike in your team. But unfortunately with Karma, that immunity gets removed. But of course Reflect always very good to remove Void Shields as well, so it's always good. And again, you can see the lethal drill coming into play here is so important. He's dead, man. I think I might lose this one. What was that? There we go, we have the Tempest, removes the Rudy. Defense prep as well. Lol, J. Too bad I already used Tempest, I can't really kill off the tail. But the tail is removed by Rudy, you can see. I have a fail safe here. I mean, just now my Rudy died, so it's not really a fail safe. But it's still very dangerous for me right now because Ace is still alive, but I think Jave is dead. Yup. Guaranteed crits, boys. And I have 30% lifesteal on my Karma. It's funny, but yeah, it's there. And the counter comes in. Ace is dead. Come, show us a true form! I don't think this level 40 really, I mean 38 really can YOLO me. But I lost my Wukong already. Okay, I got Calamity back so I can remove defense prep. Or maybe my Rudy will remove defense prep, see how it goes. But I think my Rudy will defense prep himself now, yep. And then he might rush to remove the defense prep. Okay, it's perfect because defense prep is just used here. So I only have 3 skills left to use. 2 of them will remove defense prep. So we remove defense prep already. So it should be good. Oh, plus Rudy is blinded. Come. And Rudy goes down. We good. I would say that if I use Ace, these matches should be fine as well, but having Karma just makes it more reliable, more consistent. Like usually by the time I hit 4300 ratings, I'll lose at least 1 or 2 matches. So far I haven't lost, right guys? Yeah, I haven't lost it. I haven't lost it. This is match number 9 right now and I haven't lost it. Come on, come, show us the true form. Oh, he goes first. I don't know why. My Wukong is a magnet to Ace Luna Slash. Not even joking, guys. Straight up. And this guy got a best skill usage. Why? Because he just removed all my immunity. Plus, he has a level 40 tail. I think I spoke too soon. I'm probably gonna lose this one. Okay, with descent first. I need to kill off the Wukong early. Okay, 2 Wukongs. My Wukong is dead as well. Oh, my Wukong is not dead. You can see, by now, my Ace would have been dead. Blossom Slash would have brought him to HP threshold. Alright. And that Dimension Slash would have killed off my Ace, straight up. But you can see my Karma is still alive. You see, and he can continue to buff my team for 50% damage. Sure, my Wukong is not gonna benefit from it, to be honest. But like other units will benefit from it. Okay, I don't lose my Wukong here, so even though my Wukong died once, I'm probably gonna lose this one. But you know, yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this one. Because like my Karma is stunned. Oh wait, my Wukong hasn't died yet. Oh, I thought my Wukong died. But now all my Wukongs are gone. Okay, this is a tall order, guys. Level 40 tail, level 40 Kiparons. Both will counter my Wukong's ass 10 times out of 10. Yup, we lost. Ow, ow, ow. The life steal, but he's gonna counter him for more his steals. Okay, he didn't counter him. Can he do it? Can we buy enough time for the jumbo pose? No, he didn't stun tail! He didn't even stun Kiparang! I just jinxed myself. I have not lost yet, guys. There we go. But honestly, level 40 tail, ladies and gentlemen. And match number 10, our last one. Hopefully we can still get back to 4400. Actually, probably won't. I don't think I'll get 20 points per win. Come. Okay, he's still faster because of tail. That's why I always mention tail is really very good. But I said, like, he had Blossom Slash. First skill, right? No, Luna Slash and Blossom Slash. His Ace used both of his skills and Blossom Slash got my Karma stunned. If my Karma wasn't stunned in that game, I should have had a better chance to win. But my Karma got stunned, my Broody got stunned. It's just how it goes. I mean, if you put Ace with Karma, both of them are gonna get stunned anyways. So yeah. It's just a match that I can't win. I lost my Karma though, feels bad, man. I need to rush the tail soon. If not, I'm in trouble. I might do a single strike. Okay, I rush him. Okay, so we have 5 Wukongs to fight. If I'm not wrong, the Wukong has not died yet. 5 Wukong, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just use my 5-man AoE as well. And I changed him to a 4-1, but the main Wukong is in front. So it's not that bad. And I still got my own Wukong. Still got immunity as well, so Jumbo Po is not going to stun anyone yet. Kill off every— oh, I killed off the main one, there we go. So yeah, it's GG. 4 points away. Alright, so that's 10 games, and for those who are wondering, I did tweak my arena, arena masteries a bit. What I've changed is that I removed decreased block rate, because there's no point. Everybody has 100% block anyway, so I didn't bother to put decreased block rate. What have I changed for is, I think I changed them for decreasing crit rate, yes. Even though you can't decrease crit rate of certain heroes, but it will just be better than decreasing block rate, IMO. Yep. And there's one more we should change for block rate one is to decrease counter attack. Yep. So instead of going block rate reduction, I went counter rate reduction, which is why just now you didn't see the level 40 tail counter, when most of the time you will see him counter. Like I'm decreasing counter rate instead of I think there's one more. I remember there's at least 2. Let me check. I remember there was at least 2. I increased my own counter rate, and I remember I reduced both. Let me just double check. There's 1 here. I think just 1, I think. Oh, it's 1 more here. Did I miss out? Yeah, I think it's just 1 more there. So I decreased counter rate. Oh no, there it is. So 20% here and 20% here, right? Yep. So minus 40% counter rate seems to be better because you mentioned you're fighting against Kill, you're fighting against Rin. Both of them are using counter rate armors. So this is why I changed, and the rest is kind of the same. But that could also mean that people should start using block rate armors. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, subscribe to the channel, stomp the like button. It helps me out. If not, as usual, thanks for watching once again. God bless. My name has been AikawaKazu, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Alright, take care. Bye bye.